Hi everybody, welcome. I am going to send this over to my VIP group. If you are not a Club Couture designer and you would love to be in the VIP group, please comment VIP below. I'll get you over there. Having another ink project today, which is a lot of fun. And this time, we're actually going to ink directly on the towel. I've been writing the date all day, and then when I go to type it, I don't remember the date. That doesn't even make any sense. All right. So you can actually chalk right on top of material with our ink. You don't have to do the patches. If you want these towels to be usable, they are great to just chalk right on. Now, I get my towels a lot of times. I get them from the dollar store, or I'll get them from like the little cheaper bins in, like the bullseye section in Target and stuff like that. Now, it depends on how you want to fold your towel. I always just fold mine in half. That's the way I fold my towels because that's the way I hang my towel. So that's the way I'm going to ink my towel. So it just depends on how you want to do it, of course. So using these cute little towels, we are also going to use our ink mats, and we are going to chalk on these. These are, like I said, I think these ones actually came from Walmart, guys. I think that's where these ones came from. And we're going to do I'll drink to that, me to everything. And sorry, I don't take orders. I barely take suggestions. And we're just going to use black velvet. Of course, there will be a cart link on how to get all of these goodies. You can pick up towels anywhere. You can get them off of Amazon. You can get them anywhere. And yes, I've done the flour sack towels too. Those work really well as well. Now, obviously, the thinner the towel, the more it's going to bleed through. So just keep that in mind. Don't freak out. So we are going to actually take this ink mat. We're going to cut it apart. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So this is our 11 by, I want to say it's like 24. Something like that. And we're just going to cut it into smaller pieces so it's a little bit easier to use. I thought I had some pieces that were cut, and apparently I don't. So I'm just going to use my craft scissors. I'm not going to cut a huge, like, chunk of them, but I'm just going to cut enough that I can put these towels on. And then I'll have some for towels as well. And I always use the extra for other projects too. Don't throw away any of your ink mats. They will get their stickiness back. I have one that I actually have had since I started, and that thing has got so much lint on it, but it comes right off once you use Lysol wipes. I just haven't done it. So we're gonna get ready to do this. So we're gonna do one at a time, just so it's easier for you guys to see. We'll take our ink mat, and you're gonna keep that plastic. I'm just going to put a little dab on there just so I know that that's the top of the plastic. Now you can always put a sticker on there. Sometimes that's what I do. Okay, so the towel is going to hang half. So I'm just going to do it on the edge, just like that. And then smooth it out. Now I don't always go straight to the bottom with my design. I go a little bit up. And you can obviously, if you wanted to, you could actually fold this in half and then figure out where center is, which center would actually be closer to, hold on guys, it's going to take me a second here. It's like not wanting to cooperate. So this would be closer to center, would be like right about here. So I could always just take this off if I wanted to and do it like that. Or you can flip it upside down like this. Lay it down like that. And then flip it over. However you want to do it. However you want to do it. You just want to make sure that the ink mat is nice and smooth on your surface. So if you have like a crease, you want to make sure that crease is not there. You can always take these and iron them too, if it makes it easier. So we're going to do the I'll drink to that, me to everything. These would be super cute out on a patio too. Or if you had a party. Of course, we're going to do our dash and all of that. Now, this one is one that has the old silk screen slug line. So we are going to be really careful with that to not do that part. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some, that is not even straight, guys. That will drive my OCD crazy. There we go. We're just going to use some placement tape. Let me move this down so you guys can actually see better what I'm doing. So let me move this actually up a little bit. Get this kind of where it's easier for you guys to see. I'm looking at this and it's driving me crazy because it's not straight. I don't know about you guys, but I have a little bit of OCD when it comes to that. I don't want my letters crooked. Of course, I could always fix that, but I like re-sewing the towel and whatever, but I'm not going to do that. These are just little cheapy towels. So we're going to use black velvet. You guys can see this black velvet is getting low. Look how low it's getting, but there's still tons and tons of good ink in that. So you just come right off the silk screen, just off the silk screen, and you pull it through. You only want to go in one direction with ink. And you're just going to pull all of that through there, pulling off all the extra, because every little tiny bit makes a huge difference. And then we got the pull and reveal, which is the best part of the whole thing, right? It's my favorite. All right, I'm going to make sure I have no ink on my fingers. And I do not. So here is our cute towel with the I'll drink to that, me to everything. Super cute, right? And then you can obviously do it with a patch if you wanted it to be decorative only. That's up to you, however you want to do it. But a lot of people ask me, why do you do it with the patch when I like to use my hand towels? You can totally use your hand towels, so don't think that you can't. Plus, if you want to use the patch, all you actually have to do is sew the patch on. That's all you gotta do. Super awesome, super easy. Okay, so we're obviously gonna pull this up, flip this open. And then we're gonna smooth this out. And then the sorry, I don't take orders. I barely take suggestions. Put that right on here. Just, of course, just starting off the silk screen, pulling it down. I always pull it down toward me because I feel like it's easier to get the ink or the paste to go through that silk screen just a little bit easier. So we're going to pull that, closing up our ink. Pull this up. All right, and then there's our other one. Super cute, right? So we have two towels that we just did within like a minute or so. This is what I'm saying. Chalk is super, super awesome because you can do this stuff so fast. If you can butter bread, you can do this. It is that simple. It is as simple as it looks. And of course, as always, there will be a cart link on how to get all these goodies. And you can make your own however you want. You can grab some of like the farmhouse sayings and things like that. Or you can even grab like a flour sack towel that's white or gray or whatever color, and you can do a pattern on it, however you want to do it. But it's super fun. I love these. I love them actually inked on them, I think a little bit more than with the patch because the patch is decorative. So the patch just doesn't really make much sense if you're going to use the towels. These you can use. I've made them for my mom before. She actually has one. It's hanging up in her kitchen. She washes it all the time, uses it all the time. All right, guys, I will talk to you all on Monday. There will be videos posting with ink projects Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You guys have a fabulous rest of your week. Great weekend, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye, guys.